In the heart of Thanksgiving night, under a silver harvest moon, a magical gathering unfolded deep within the enchanted forest. The air was crisp with the scent of fallen leaves and warm spices, and creatures of every kind, both mythical and woodland, assembled for the most extraordinary Thanksgiving feast ever imagined. Each creature, from the tiniest pixie to the grandest griffin, brought their unique talents to the grand table, crafting dishes that glowed with autumnal magic and festive cheer. Gilded Gourd, a pumpkin with a golden sheen, led the feast preparations. From his glowing kitchen nestled between towering oak trees, he whipped up a velvety pumpkin soup that shimmered with flecks of cinnamon stardust. As he stirred the cauldron with a ladle carved from enchanted oak, the soup glowed softly, filling the air with the comforting aroma of roasted pumpkin, nutmeg, and a hint of forest honey. Nearby, the leafy dryad wove together an autumn salad unlike any other. With nimble fingers, she plucked ruby-red cranberries, crisp apple slices, and golden roasted acorns. Tossing them with tender greens kissed by the morning dew, she drizzled her creation with a dressing made of wild maple syrup and sunshine nectar, finishing it off with a sprinkle of roasted pine nuts. At the grand roasting pit, the woodland wolf took charge of the turkey. With a wag of his tail, he seasoned the bird with herbs gathered from every corner of the forest: sage, thyme, and a pinch of enchanted garlic. The turkey roasted to golden perfection, its juices glistening and its skin crackling, releasing a savory aroma that made every creature's mouth water. Over at the baking corner, the clever fox kneaded dough for her famous fluffy rolls. With a flick of her tail, she added a dash of magic, ensuring the rolls puffed up as light as clouds. Fresh from the oven, they steamed with warmth, their crusts brushed with melted butter and sprinkled with sea salt. Hovering above the table, the pixie stirred a pot of golden gravy. Her secret? Drops of sunlight collected in amber vials, which she mixed with the drippings from the roasted turkey. As she poured the luminous gravy into a crystal boat, its rich scent of sage and warmth made everyone sigh with delight. Under the watchful eye of the moon, the wise owl baked pies filled with forest treasures. The apple pie had layers of crisp, spiced apples, while the pecan pie glistened with a caramel glaze. The pumpkin pie, however, was the star, a creamy dream topped with whipped clouds of vanilla and sprinkled with sugar that sparkled like frost. The moonlit bat swooped in with pitchers of spiced cider, brewed from the finest orchard fruits and enchanted cinnamon sticks. Served warm, the cider steamed gently, releasing a fragrance of cloves, nutmeg, and toasted orange peel. Floating within were slices of starfruit and glowing moonberries, adding a magical touch to every sip. As the dishes came together, the creatures decorated the long wooden table with garlands of autumn leaves, glowing mushrooms, and twinkling fairy lights. The turkey was set in the center, surrounded by steaming rolls, glistening pies, and shimmering bowls of soup and salad. Laughter and chatter filled the clearing as everyone gathered around. The griffin carved the turkey with its majestic claws. The pixies poured cider into acorn cups, and the fox handed out rolls with a mischievous grin. As the meal began, Gilded Gourd raised his ladle high. To friends, family, and the magic of togetherness, he proclaimed. The creatures cheered, their voices mingling with the rustling of leaves and the distant hoot of the owl. They feasted long into the night, savoring every bite and sharing stories of gratitude and joy. Under the harvest moon, the creatures of the enchanted forest celebrated Thanksgiving in a way only they could, filled with magic, warmth, and the spirit of the season. And as the night deepened and the last slice of pie disappeared, they promised to gather again next year to create another feast of wonder and delight.